Okay, on this video, we're just going to go over number 3 in the packet. So now we're going to look at a cotangent curve. There's no horizontal or vertical shifts. We're just going to change the amplitude and the period. Okay, I always draw out the basic curve, what it looks like, and I want to figure out what the y values are if we don't get VAs. So biggest thing, the S curve is going to go down left to right because it's cotangent, and the 4 in front of it is positive. Since there's no vertical shifts, the middle point, this is just that. We'll put y equals 0. And then the amplitude tells us how far it goes up from that middle part of the S curve and how far it goes down, or how quick it goes down. Now since the amplitude is 4, that means this bottom point is going to be down at -4. And the top point is going to be up at y equals +4. So this curve should kind of get a little bit skinnier. It's going to go up a lot quicker. Okay, the period, remember I do pi over b, not 2 pi. So b is this, 7 pi. So if we have pi and divide it by 7 pi, well, the pi's cancel, and we get 1/7. And then the increments, if I take 1/7 and divide it by 4, it's the same as multiplying the bottom number 7 by 4. So the increments is 1/28. So these are very, very small increments. But again, if we label it, it doesn't have to be exact. Okay, the key points, I'm not moving it left or right, so I know we start at 0. Okay, then the next x value, I always get the x values first because I already figured out the y values. Okay, I keep adding 1/28, so I get 1/28. Third x value is going to be 2/28, which reduces to 1/14. Next one's going to be 3/28. And then the fifth key point is going to be 4/28, and that reduces to 1/7, which is the period. So it all makes sense. Okay, then cotangent. Big thing to remember with cotangent is we're always going to start with a VA, so therefore we end with a VA. I think cotangent's always a little bit easier to graph than tangent. Okay, then they get the 3 y values in between. Well, I'm just going to follow this left to right. So I know I start with this, a VA, and then if I go left to right, I'm going to get 4, then 0, then 4, and then I get a VA. So I'm going to get 4, 0, then -4. So this is going to be 1/28, 4, 1/14 is going to be 0, and 3/28 is going to be -4. So when I graph this, I'm going to make the y-axis, I'm going to make this dotted, it's not going to hit it. Then I have, let's say this is 1/28, let's say this is up at +4. Okay, and then let's say this is 1/14. Let's see, 1/20, this is here. Then 1/14, we're at 0. 3/28, we'll say is here, and we're at, let's say this is -4. This is right here, -4. And then 1/7, let's say this is 1/7, we get a VA. So you can see these 3 points, they go down left to right. Now this is where it kind of changes, and then here, left or right to left, it goes up. So that's what our cotangent curve looks like. S curve goes down, shoots up a lot quicker because it goes up to 4, -4, because that is the amplitude. So domain, we say just all real numbers, except x cannot equal, and on this cycle we have 2 VAs. We have 0 and 1/7. So it can't equal 0 and 1/7. Range for all of these is all real numbers. And the other thing you could put, it's the same thing as saying -infinity to +infinity, either one. Okay, so that was the graph of cotangent, which goes down left to right.